In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Phenyx Pro PTV-1 dual wireless microphone. But before we get into it, my name's Ed, you're watching Stoke Sounds, and if you like this video, please make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe and leave a comment, and if you want to support the channel, head over to our website, stokesounds.com. Now let's dive in. So first of all, we've got the microphone in here, and as you can see, the packaging is very simple and slick, and that's exactly what I like. But let's take a look actually inside the box, and let's see what we've got. First up, we got the receiver. Very simple, feels really nice, not too heavy, which is great. So if you're traveling or you're away, you're doing a show, it's very light. I think, having heavy gear is great, but it can really take its toll when you're like moving around and you need to just, have some really light stuff to travel with. This stuff is perfect. So this just does this, and then you're ready to go. Now let's take a look at the other parts that we have. Next up, we've got the headset, which is really cool that they've added this into the bundle. So if you want to have your hands free, you can stick this on, and it just gives you more options when you're performing, or if you're doing a podcast and you just want to have it on your head and you don't want to hold anything, then this is fantastic. Let's take a look at what else have we got. They've included the plug, which is really good for power supply for the receiver. Next up, we got the transmitter, and this is what is going to clip on to us. So when we have the wireless microphone, whether it's the lapel mic, the headset, or whatever it is, or whichever part it is, we can clip this onto us into the back, and then we can use this and we can roam around and we can still talk and everyone can still hear us. Next up, we've got the lapel mic, which is really cool that they've added this into the bundle. It's really handy, especially if you're like me and you've got a podcast or you're doing a YouTube video. It just means you can attach this, clip it onto you, and it's nice and easy, and this goes into the transmitter, and it's a completely wireless lapel mic. Really good to have this in the bundle, and it's great that they've included it. Now the main thing is the microphone. Now the microphone is really nice. It feels good, it's nice to hold, and I think that's very important when it comes down to products, especially using a handheld microphone. You want it to feel good in your hand as well as it sound good. What's really cool is you've also got a mute button with a flick of a button like this. You can just flick it on and off so people can hear you, or mute yourself so people can't hear you. Really good. Then they have also included some 1/4 inch connectors, which is really handy, because sometimes you get products and they don't include everything in it. You have to buy other parts, but in this case, in this bundle, in the Phenyx Pro PTV-1, they have included everything you need to get this working. And what's also really good, and I love this, when companies include batteries for their products as well. This is super helpful, because I'm sure you can relate, where you've bought a product, you've taken it home, you've gone to get it out of the box, you're super excited, and guess what? There's no batteries. So that is really cool that they've added this into their bundle deal, which you guys will get when you get one. So that's all the parts in the box. Now we're going to set it up and you're going to hear what it sounds like. Now I'm talking on the Phenyx Pro handheld wireless microphone, and it sounds brilliant. This is honestly really good sounding mic, and it's perfect if you want to roam around the stage and just be flexible. Now let's try another one of their mics. Now I'm talking through the lapel mic, which sounds absolutely incredible. I've got the body pack here, which the lapel mic just plugs into, and again it allows it to be wireless, which is really handy. And the lapel mics are great as well if you want to have a mic that's a bit more disguised, so it doesn't cover the face. So if you're doing an interview or you're doing a podcast, and this is a must-have, and you can just clip it onto your clothes here and it sounds absolutely incredible. Now let's try the other mic that's included, which is the headset mic, and let's see how that sounds. Now I'm talking through the headset mic, which sounds great. It's also really comfortable. Sometimes when you're wearing these kind of mics, your head can hurt a little bit because if you're talking for a long time, but this just feels really nice and sits nicely on the head, which is important to me. And it goes into the backpack, so you can also roam around and be completely wireless. And that's it. That's the Phenyx Pro PTV-1 dual wireless microphone. Honestly, it's a must-have. If you're a performer, public speaker, podcaster, then it's a really handy tool to have in your toolkit. So definitely go and get yourself one. I will leave a link below for you guys to go and check one out. And that's it from me this week, and I'll see you all again next week for another video.